Let us discuss the next question. This question is from 2024. How many delimitation commissions have been set up by the government till December 2023? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what is a delimitation commission? Delimitation commission has the mandate to fix the boundaries of the constituencies, and they also select which of the constituencies have to be declared as the reserved constituencies for the SCs and STs. So the question is not asking about the provisions of delimitation commission or who appoints the delimitation commission. It is very factual in nature. It is asking how many commissions were set up till December 2023. My advice would be, if you're not very sure of such questions, don't try to take a blind guess. The first delimitation commission was set up in the year 1952. Later on in the year 63 and later on in the year 73, and finally the latest delimitation commission was set up in the year 2002. So that makes 4 delimitation commissions in total, and the answer is 4 for this question. Now, because UPSC has a trend of asking questions on repetitive themes, now because they have asked a question on this, we'll go through the in-depth explanation of delimitation commission so that in future if we get any questions, it will be helpful. What is a delimitation commission? Delimitation, it in literal sense, in English, it means that it's the process of fixing some limits or boundaries. So in the constitutional sense, in the legal sense, it means fixing the limits or boundaries of territorial constituencies where the elections for the legislative bodies takes place. In India, the mandate includes 3 important things. One is determining the number of seats of the constituencies for the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. And the second is fixing the boundaries of the constituencies for the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. And third mandate is it includes which are the seats to be given as the reserved seats for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Now the next delimitation commission which is going to be appointed, it will have a new mandate because the Women Reservation Act is passed, wherein 1/3 of seats will be reserved for women. Now this delimitation commission will also have a new mandate, a fourth point, wherein which of the seats to be declared as women reservation seats. So that also will be done by the delimitation commission. And who appoints the delimitation commissions? It is the President of India, and they work in collaboration with the Election Commission of India because Election Commission is mandated with conducting the elections. Articles 82 and 170 in the Constitution provide that the seats in the Lok Sabha and the legislative assemblies shall be divided into territorial constituencies, and they have to be readjusted after every census. And what is the composition of this delimitation commission? It will have a chairman who will be either a retired or a Supreme Court or a working Supreme Court judge. And they'll have a member who is either the Chief Election Commissioner or the Election Commissioner. So this member is coming from the Election Commission side. And they also have ex officio members who are the election commissioners of the respective states. And the special part about this delimitation commission's power is their order. They have the power of law and they cannot be called in question before any court. And coming to the question which focused on the delimitation commissions, till now there were 4 delimitations commissions, like I already said, in the year 1952, then in the year 1963, then 1973, and latest was 2002. So for every delimitation, an act was passed. So the Delimitation Commission Act of 1952, it led to the Delimitation Commission of 1952. Then the Act of 1962 led to the Commission of 63. The Act of 72 led to the Commission of 73. Then the Act of 2002 led to the Act of 2002. So here, to remember this easily, I'll tell you a trick. The first and the last commission till now, they were passed and the act also was in the same year. So the act is passed in 1952, the commission also was set up in the same year. But 1963 and 73, the act was passed 1 year before. Now moving on. The 42nd Amendment of 1976 froze the seat allocation till 2000, the year 2000, and based on the 1971 census to encourage the population control. Now later on, again through the 84th Amendment Act in the 2001, whatever was the seat allocation which was earlier frozen, the freezing was extended till 2026. Now, after the census, which is done after 2026, a new delimitation commission will be set up, and based on that, the seat allocation will happen again. Coming back to the question, we had 4 delimitation commissions till now. So answer is D, 4.